Hi, in this video we want to check an alternative way of trading cryptocurrencies, more specifically only few cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, and Litecoin. So I will go over WebMoney and some benefits it has over other exchanges. To begin, we check WebMoney. If you just Google it, you have WebMoney and the Wikipedia page. Then if you go to the Wikipedia, it seems that it has started in 1998 in Moscow, Russia. Except one case that they had a problem with Ukrainian government. They haven't had any major issue so far. And so I think it's kind of an equivalent of PayPal, but for Russia. It has some benefits and some stuff that I think it's hard to find other places. Which one is this exchanger that you can exchange your Bitcoin for dollars. So they don't specifically say Bitcoin, they say WMX. So when you open an account in WebMoney, then you create a purse for Bitcoin. Then it gives you an Bitcoin address. So if you transfer Bitcoin to this address, then it will be exchanged to WMX, which is a digital currency of WebMoney. It's equivalent to 1,000 of Bitcoin. It says here, so it's the same. The good point about WebMoney is that then it's about hacking. So far there have been lots of news about cryptocurrencies exchanges being hacked, and but this one is much more safe because you know how much WMX you have, not Bitcoin. So the safety is a big benefit, and there are also other things that I think it's very interesting. So apart from Bitcoin, you have Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, and also you can exchange to gold or Russian ruble. Another benefit is that you can exchange your Bitcoin to dollar in comparison to cryptocurrency exchanges that you can only convert to USDT, which is not dollars specifically. So in case that the whole cryptocurrency thing is done suddenly in a very short time, it's much easier to convert all your coins and tokens back to dollar or euro. Here you have euros and other currencies. So this is a big advantage, at least for me. So if you go to this go to the exchange for cryptocurrencies specifically, there's different options. It's kind of confusing, but this link takes you exactly to this page where you can find all the bits. So there are two ways that we can buy or sell. Actually, more than two, but the main ones. Here, there are two tables. One is it says available WMX, how much someone wants to sell and how much you need to pay. The other table is reverse. So how much dollar someone has and how much Bitcoin they want. So you can agree to these terms. You have two options here. Before only there was this option that you bought everything. Now this is a new option. I'm not sure how it works, but you buy all of this. So this is one method to buy kind of at market price. Then there is another option that in my new bits I have bought already. So if I go there, I have some Bitcoin, I have some dollars. If I go to my Bitcoin, the options I have is remove the bit. I can, so when you buy or sell, the conversion, the exchange doesn't go to your purse. It comes here, so don't get scared. because it happened to me. I thought I lost the money or the system is broken, but no, it comes here and it's not lost. If you want to get it to your purse, you just remove the bit, or you can buy a counter bit that here it offers you the best rate for the counter bit. And I don't have that much of WMX, so I cannot do it. You can also change the rate of your bid. So in the table it comes up. I have put like 11,000, but I can change it. But it's kind of, I think, hard because you need to keep up with the rate so you don't lose money. And then if you have several bids, you can combine them, or you can divide them. I can divide it to 2 for WMX offers. So this is how you can work with this option. Another thing I want to go over is the API. So if we go to the API, then there's this new, they want to kind of invite traders. As we will see, it's not very easy to do algorithmic trading with WebMoney, or there's a way that I'm not aware of. There's no Python wrapper that we can work easily with it. So if we go to the wiki, then there are options that we can do. Actually, I think it's very complete, the options, but the problem is about authentication, which seems very complicated. And so if I go check the option of receiving information about current bits, which we saw in the lists, and this is how it says we have to do it. This is the link, and exchange type means what to what. So 34 is the number we are looking for, which is Bitcoin to USDT. And if we go to my Jupyter notebook, and for Jupyter notebook to have it, you need to install Anaconda, and or you can install it separately, I guess. What I've done is using requests, import pandas. Then I have the URL. The exchange type is 34. I get the URL, and we need element 3 to make it possible to convert it to pandas data frame, because the response is XML. Actually, if I copy this and open it in a new, this is what we see. So here amount in means WMX amount. So this is the XML response, but it's not what we are looking for. Then we import xml.e3.element3 as ET, import IO. I checked with only this and it didn't work, so you need this IO as well. XML data IO.string IO, and you put the text of R that we have it from here, and then we parse it. Then .get root, make lists of amount in, amount out that we saw in the XML response. So we make list, empty list, then we iterate for info in parse 1, because here there are 2 indexes, 0, 1, 1. Then we get the amount in and all of them, make a dictionary of these lists and give it a name, then make a data frame, set the index query date because we want to see the date at the beginning, and then we can see the table, which is similar to, well, I made this previously, so the prices are lower, but this is what we see. But so apart from that, I couldn't work with, because I wanted to put a new bid, but I read the authentication. It seems a bit complicated. There's lots you need to do. Maybe I try to do it later, but maybe it doesn't seem very rational, because especially the rates, you go back here, if you go to current WM exchange list, again, here we see that, for example, the rate is here, 9,000, and then the rates here that people are selling or buying is different, and it's actually depending if it's going to go higher or lower. It's minus or plus. It's not always minus than the price, the rate here. So it's not very straightforward as how it's changing. And I think it's for now, maybe it's better to do it manually. Hope you have found it helpful, and let me know if you have any questions.